They want him back to their home team. Chittaranjan Zeti. 4001, 4002. Goes to Stallions. In fact, goes to ISerview, corrections. Goes to ISerview for 4,000. Spartans ISerview take another one. Just a bit of a pump to 3,000 to 4,000. 1,000 extra is what they spent as we move forward to ID number 2. All-rounder, right-handed opening batsman, and is played for Startup 11, ID number 2, Soumyakant Biswal for 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. No interest, no real clarity yet for this man for sure, so he's probably going to remain unsold. 1, 2. In fact, Stallions at the last second bid. 3,000. Soumyakant Biswal. 3,000. Now the bid is alive, so I'll give you a time of 5 seconds to think over it. 3,001, 3,002. Stallions it is with heel. Chinmaya Prasad Mishra. We just have 7. Take a break. ID number 30, Chinmaya Prasad Mishra, batsman, Royal Rangers and Vampire Dominators. Pick their Vampire. Base price 3,000. 3,001, 3,002. Kalinga Panthers knows of him. Mavericks will not bid anymore once they have seen them coming in. In fact, they have. 3,500 Kalinga Panthers, 4,000 Mavericks. Yes, 4,000 Mavericks. 4,000 Mavericks. Dominators are out. 4,000 Mavericks. 4,001, 4,500 Kalinga Panthers. 4,500 Kalinga Panthers. Mavericks with their laptops out. And 2 great minds of cricket. 5,000, thank you. 5,000. 5,000. 5,500 Kalinga Panthers. Talking about great minds. Ram Patnaik and Kanta Ashrit. 5,500 for Kalinga Panthers. 551, 552. I don't see any other bid. It's going to go to Kalinga Panthers for 5,500. Chinmaya Prasad Mishra. Next, ID number 1313. 1313. 1313. ID number 13. Partha Sarathi Acharya. He's a bowler and has played for the Lawyers Corporate Cricket Club, wearing a lawyer's advocate suit as well. Stallions there with 3,000. Thank you. 3,000. 3,001. 3,002. No other bids. In fact, there is Jyoti with the last second bid. 3,500. 3,500. 3,500. Refreshments are out as well. You can have yourself a beverage and a snack. 3,500. Jyoti with the bid. 3,501. 3,502. Goes to Jyoti at 3,500. Moving forward quickly. ID number 19. 19. Sushil Kumar Sahu. 19. ID number 19. Sushil Kumar Sahu, batsman. Commendable veterans. Commendable veterans. Come on. Let's hear it for Sushil Kumar Sahu. 3,000 the bid. 3,001. 3,002. Unsold. Moving forward. ID number 16. 16. ID number 16. Debasish Barik, batsman. It's played for Vinny Cosmetics Private Limited. Base price 3,000. Vampire Dominators know him, so they bidded him at 3.5. All right, Wild Guns Reloaded. 3.5. 4,000. Dominators 4,000. 4,001. 4,002. Well, Jyoti with a new bid at 4,500. New entrant into the auction, 4,500. Dominators are out, and they're smiling through it. Debasish Barik, 4,500. Jyoti and Surgical Strikers out of everybody else at 5,000. 5,000 Surgical Strikers. Any more interest? I see on the left side, yes, again, Jyoti with 5,500. 5,500 the bid. 6,000 Surgical Strikers. 6,000 Surgical Strikers. The bid is completely alive and it's kicking. It's 6.5 from Jyoti. 6.5. 6,500. Debasish Barik, the batsman who has played for Vinny Cosmetics Limited. 6,500 with Jyoti. 6,501. 6,502 Surgical Strikers once again. Striking in the end. 7,000. 7.5, we have a new entrant. I serve you with 7.5. Do you want to match it up with 8,000, sir? Yes, you are. Jyoti with 8,000. 8,000. 8,000 for Jyoti. And they are not going to leave this. 8,001. I serve you. 8,500. 8,500. 9,000. Jyoti is pretty fast at countering. 9.5 Surgical Strikers. It's a trinity again. Towards the end of this bid, 9,000, 11,001, 11,002. Surgical Strikers thinking about it. Thinking about it. They have wanted a reprieve. 11,001. 11,002. 12,000. God knows what they talked about. They've come back with another bid. 13,000. Jyoti aren't going to leave it. But what Surgical Strikers has probably done, they've amped up the budget 2 more thousand. It's 13,001, 13,002. Oh my God. South. To take a risk maybe. That's pretty obvious of the style that you have witnessed. 13,000. Some insight happening as well. 13,002. I think they're just talking straight to Debashish, one would say. 13,003 goes to Jyoti. The bid ends at 13,000. Debasish Barik goes Jyoti for 13. Congratulations, guys. Amazing bid there. Right, moving forward, ID 34. We just have 4 more to go, including this one, ID number 34. That was an aggressive bid, and it just came out of nowhere for Debasish Barik. Sanjay Kumar Satapathy, Associate Veterans, 3,000 Stallions, Vampires, 3.5. 3.5 Vampire Dominators. 3.5, again, reloaded at 4,000. 4,000, 5,000 Vampire Dominators. 5.5, 6,000. 6.5, 7. 7.5, 8. 8, it's a Ferris wheel. It's going around. 8,000 with Stallions. 8,001. 8,002. Well, Jyoti has a new entrant with 8.5. I saw Avesh as well. Do you want to bid for 9,000? Yes, they want to bid at 9,000. 9.5. 10,000. Stallions. Nobody at the right. 10,000. It's all happening out here. 10,000 Stallions. And it's going to be risky steps from here on in. 10,000. 10,001. 11,000 Avesh are ready to take the risk. 12,000 Stallions always in the risky territory. 13 from Avesh. 14 from Stallions. Avesh Warriors probably out of it. 14,000 from the Stallions. 15,000. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. 15,000 for Sanjay Kumar Satapathy. 15,001, 15,002, 16,000. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. 16,000 stallions. 16,000 stallions definitely look glued to this man. And so do Avesh, but do they have enough budget? A bit of a shake of the head there from one of the owners. 16,001, 16,002 goes to stallions for 16,000 Sanjay Kumar Satapathy. Another heavy bid of this evening. Next, ID 39C. We just have 3 more to go before the end of this session. Grab some tea and come back for the other age groups. 39C now, next up. Base price 3,000, Sudhir Tiwari, ladies and gents. Let's hear it for this man, Sudhir Tiwari, 39C. 39C. He's a bowler and has played for Startup 11. Now, a lot of interest from players of Startup 11, I'd say. 3,001, 3,002. Surgical Strikers thinking about it. I'd give them the time. I'm here to make a sale. I can wait for you for sure. Sudhir Tiwari, ladies and gentlemen, still available at 3,000. Surgical Strikers thinking about it. Nobody else interested. 3,001, 3,002 unsold. Surgical Strikers out of it. Is going to remain unsold. Next up is ID 36. ID 36, 36. Subhankar Bose. Subhankar Bose, Associate Veterans. Vampire Dominators, thank you so much for the first bid. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, ladies and gentlemen. 3,001, 3,002, 3,500. Avesh Warriors. Dominators, 4,000, thank you. 4,500, Warriors. 4,500. 4,500. 5,000, well, make sure you have at least 2 or 3 40-plus players in your team. 5,000 for Dominators. 5,500, Avesh. Dominators are out. They're saving up for the later groups. 5,500, 5,501. 552. Yes, I don't see any other interest. In fact, again, as usual, in the last 3 bids, Tathagat Raut has wanted a timeout to talk about it. 5,500 is the bid for Surgical Strikers information. 5,501, 5,502. In fact, Dominators, while Surgical Strikers wanted some time for themselves, Dominators thought about it a little too hard, maybe. And they have decided to come in with a 6,000 bid. Well, the positives for waiting, one would say. 5 more 100 up on the budget for Subhankar Bose. 6,001, 6,002. 6,500, Avesh Warriors has diligently shown interest in Subhankar Bose. 6,501, 6,502. It goes to Avesh Warriors for 6,500. Last bid of this age group. And it's ID number 4. Last bid of the age 40 plus. ID number 4. Debasish Sahu. ID number 4. Looking for it, and you will see it flashed in the screens. Thank you, Crick League, for doing the honors. Sashi Sahu, all-rounder, and has played for TCS. Well, Vampire Dominators, 3,000. 3,000 Vampire Dominators. Kalinga Panthers as well, thank you. 3-5. 4,000, Dominators. Dominators, 4,000. More often than not, they've managed to push the budget up. The Dominators, 4,000 sitting with the bid. I don't see any other bids. 4,001, 4,002. Goes to Dominators for just 4,000, Sashi Sahu. And that, ladies and gentlemen, closes the bid for the group 40 plus age. We'll now take a little bit of a break, have our refreshments and come back for the next group. Let's do that early as well. Thank you so much. During the break, you can also check out the top buys and the purse as well of all the owners, how much money is left, and henceforth deciding your strategies. Royal Challengers Bhubaneswar left with 79,500. They have 5 players already, so they need 10 more. Mavericks left with 83,000. And they have top 5 already, making it to the list. 10 more to go for them as well. This is Mavericks. 83,000 left, 17,000 spent in today's bid so far. In fact, we'll keep this running as we'll move on to the break. You can check it out for yourself.